Definitely this season, everybody goes in with high expectations. Even when you understand you get the car late, you don't do any testing, etc. So your bar, you kind of feel like it's a little bit lower for you. But at the same time, we're all used to winning at some point and a lot, that you just can't be satisfied with anything less.
Where am I sitting here? Wow. Should the glasses come off?
You excited, man?
Oh, I'm so excited.
All right. Well, where should I be looking?
You should be looking right at me.
I'll look at you.
I'm Anthony Cesario. I'm a mechanic on the car, and I'm also a pit crew mechanic. I help JP do the wheels in the back, and I lift the vehicle up with the air jack.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can do this all day. Just keep that thing rolling, baby. Pretty much, it's like a family affair. Everybody gets involved, everybody's dedicated, everybody tries, everybody helps each other out, everybody pushes themselves to the limit, which is what I love. Everybody puts it all down on the pavement when they need to.
Talk about, like, why is racing hard? Why is it a hard sport?
Oof. So what makes racing hard, I feel, is the unknown.
There's people, there's equipment moving, there's a lot of noise. There's just tons of outside influence that can affect your decision-making process.
It's a mind game to prep yourself and make sure that you know you're conditioned well.
It's just so much that can go wrong.
Strategy is so key in winning races. You don't need the fastest car. Obviously, we started, I think, 8th or 9th.
What we like here at Pfaff is we want it to look like we got lucky from the outside. It's all about mindsets and behaviors. Find myself with 2 hours to go. I saw the rain is coming and it was wrong to pit before the rain. But if you face random cars and you can bet on a win, and you could lose, but you lose nothing, and if you win, you don't even know what you're gonna win. Well, then you had to go for the bet.
When the red flag came out, I didn't know what to expect, and then all of a sudden I saw that we were in 3rd place.
You just keep it together.
And I took my eyes off the screen, and I'm like, okay, we're holding 3rd place, and I look back on the screen and we're like, we're 2nd.
What's really amazing about what we do sometimes is that we actually can make the difference, especially in the pit stops. If we're starting in last place because of our qualifying time, there's not much we can do about that. But when we have pit stops in a race, then we can actually do it like what we did in Watkins Glen and jump 4 positions within a stop. And that already gives us and the whole team an advantage for all the hard work that we put through to it.
You know, that's one of the reasons why I like being with Pfaff, is that the camaraderie with the guys and, you know, engagement with fans is something that we value.
We've had some ups, some downs, you know, but I think we're working our way towards figuring this thing out a little bit better.
Later on, but you can stroll on by there. The CPFD marketplace at the end of the paddock. That's where you will find Toronto Motorsports.
The Canadian team with such a fan base, and having your family be able to come to watch the race, it's a great feeling. The guys have done a great job coming from Porsche to this McLaren, just 2 totally different entities. A bit of a learning curve at the beginning, but really quickly got onto it, and I think that we're extracting all the performance out of the car that we can.
Well, this one's probably the biggest one. I mean, we got the Pfaff plaid back on the car, home race, thousands of fans.
have to be mentally tough to understand you cannot control everything. You're a part of it, and you can only control your appearance and your preparation. Outside of that, you're adapting to whatever occurs.
When we chose to join McLaren for the 2024 season, we knew we were entering a development year. So with that, McLaren's desire to partner with Pfaff Motorsports and our desire to partner with McLaren was that we got to be more than just a customer. We got to assist them with their development and moving their product forward in the GT3 landscape. And so, ourselves and the folks at United Autosport are working closely with McLaren to improve upon areas of the car that we feel could use improvement, but then also ensure that, future customers have a reliable platform that performs as fantastic as the McLaren 720S GT3 does.
CTMP, we actually started off really well. I think we came up to P5 after the start, which was good. We were in a solid position. We're just running up with the leaders, and unfortunately we had an issue with the front right wheel nut. It didn't come off during the pit stop, and I think this dropped us, I think 3 or 4 positions.
But the quiet countryside is disturbed several times a year with the sound of race cars. Northwest of Milwaukee is Road America.
Road America actually from a performance was a step forward for us as a team. Unfortunately, we entered the pits in a really strong position after a good start, and we had an issue with the pit limiter, which meant we overshot and then got a penalty. And from there, to be honest, safety cars didn't fall our way, didn't finish where we felt we should have done.
This year is all about learning, the new car, the program, developing it. It's been a learning curve for sure.
Yeah, VIR, to be quite honest, we just maximised everything we had. We made huge progress from the moment we arrived. To come away with a 5th place, of course you want to be fighting for wins and a podium, but that was the performance and the capability of the car.
We always get asked how we get into this role. And people love it because it looks so glamorous and it's exciting, a lot of adrenaline going on when you're around the cars and stuff. But what people don't know is everything that happens behind the scenes, and there's a lot that goes on.
First and foremost, racing is a sports business. The business model in karting is honestly, it's very similar to what we see in pro racing. The business of it has some harsh realities, and that what teams are spending to be competitive is creeping up. I think I'd be pretty confident in saying that we're one of the smallest, if not the smallest budget team in the pro category, and entry fees are they don't go down. I can promise you that. I've always been of the belief that winning fixes everything, and maybe that's a little bit of a pipe dream or a dreamer in me, but that's as it stands today. I mean, 2025 is just not confirmed, unfortunately, yet. We're working hard on the commercial side to get the commitments we need in order to do that. So as we go into our final couple rounds at Indianapolis and Road Atlanta, running well, running at the front. You don't have to win every race. You're not going to win every race. But if you can run consistently at the front and show well and do well by your sponsors, I think that gives you the best chance of retaining them.